Welcome back, everyone. It's your man, Cute Man, here with another video of surprising news of not just trial and error techs, but ones that flatly failed and couldn't see light of the day. These are horrible tech flops, blunders, and moments that make you cringe. Buckle up for 14 of the most hilariously awkward tech fails ever. Let's start with a gadget that literally blew everyone away, the air umbrella. Picture this. It's 2025 and you're strolling down the street when it starts to rain. You whip out your air umbrella? This Kickstarter darling promised to revolutionize rain protection. No more clunky frames, just air power keeping you dry. But to repel rain with air, you'd need a wind force field. Think leaf blower power, aimed above your head. Ridiculously impractical. And the poor saps next to you, they'd get soaked. Unsurprisingly, the project crashed and burned, leaving backers high and dry. Next up, we have Laundroid, a robot that promised to liberate us from laundry. It could wash, dry, iron, fold, and sort clothes. It even folded a t-shirt live at CES. But teaching a robot to fold clothes is harder than it looks. Laundroid struggled with basic t-shirts and recognizing fabrics. And the price? $16,500. Unsurprisingly, Laundroid went the way of the dodo, rating 3 out of 10. Let's talk about awkward moments on stage, starting with a live Apple event. Picture this, 2010, the iPhone 4 launch. Steve Jobs is on stage, the crowd is buzzing. This was the big one, a complete iPhone redesign, the revolutionary Retina display, and a Wi-Fi connection that decided to take a vacation. As Jobs is demoing the phone's capabilities, the internet connection drops. Steve tries to play it cool, asking the audience to disconnect from the Wi-Fi, but the damage is done. The moment is immortalized in tech history. Speaking of Apple, let's fast forward to 2024. This time it's a pre-recorded ad that sparked controversy. The ad showed an industrial press crushing artists' tools, paintbrushes, pencils, instruments. The message? The new iPad Pro is the ultimate tool for creativity. The internet felt Apple was disrespecting artists. Even actor Hugh Grant criticized the ad. It got so bad that Apple issued an apology. No tech fail compilation is complete without a blue screen of death. In 2012, Microsoft delivered a real doozy during the launch of their Surface RT tablet. The demo starts smoothly, but then disaster strikes. The tablet freezes. The presenter tries to regain control, but it's no use. The blue screen of death rears its ugly head. The audience gets a front row seat to a tech giant's worst nightmare. A painful reminder that technology sometimes has a mind of its own. Remember Juicero? A $400 Wi-Fi-enabled juicer that squeezed pre-packaged bags of chopped fruit? This thing wouldn't even work unless you bought their proprietary bags of pre-cut produce. But the real kicker? You could literally squeeze the juice out of those bags by hand. No $400 machine required. Juicero became the poster child for Silicon Valley excess, a solution in search of a problem. It was a stark reminder that not all innovation is created equal. Sometimes the simplest answer is the best one. Remember the good old days of Kickstarter? The Zano drone was one such project. This tiny drone promised stunning aerial photography and effortless flight control. The Kickstarter campaign was a runaway success, raking in millions. But the Zano drone, plagued by technical difficulties and delays, failed to deliver on its promises. Let's talk about Google Glass, the product that tried to bring the future to our faces, and failed spectacularly. Google Glass promised augmented reality, hands-free communication, and a world of information at your fingertips. But nobody wanted to be caught dead wearing them. The design was awkward and the functionality was limited. Privacy concerns were enough to make even the most tech-savvy user think twice. The Samsung Galaxy Note 7, a phone so infamous it needs no introduction. This was supposed to be Samsung's flagship device, a powerhouse of technology. Instead, it became a cautionary tale of what happens when cutting-edge technology goes up in flames. The Note 7 was plagued by battery issues that caused some units to overheat, catch fire, and even explode. Remember the Segway, that two-wheeled, self-balancing scooter that was supposed to revolutionize personal transportation? When the Segway was first unveiled, it was hailed as the future of transportation. But there was one problem. It looked utterly ridiculous. The Segway became a punchline, a symbol of overhyped technology that failed to live up to its promise. Now let's delve into the world of healthcare with Theranos, a company that promised to revolutionize blood testing. Led by Elizabeth Holmes, Theranos raised billions on the claim that their technology could perform hundreds of medical tests with just a few drops of blood. The problem? It was all a lie. Theranos' technology didn't work as advertised. The Theranos scandal sent shockwaves through the tech industry. Remember when Facebook decided to get into the smart home game with their Portal device? The Facebook Portal was a voice-activated smart display designed to make video calls and control your smart home devices. But there was one major problem. It was made by Facebook. In the wake of numerous privacy scandals, people were understandably wary of inviting a Facebook-connected camera and microphone into their homes. Even tech giants like Amazon aren't immune to the occasional epic fail. Case in point, the Amazon Fire Phone. This ambitious device was supposed to be Amazon's answer to the iPhone, but the Fire Phone was met with lukewarm reception. The hardware was underwhelming and the software was buggy. The much-hyped 3D interface felt more gimmicky than groundbreaking. And finally, let's end our journey with a blast from the past Windows Vista. This oft-maligned operating system was supposed to be Microsoft's crowning achievement. Instead, it became synonymous with bugs, glitches, and system crashes. Remember the dreaded user account control pop-ups that plagued every Vista user? So there you have it. 14 of the most hilariously awkward tech fails of all time. These mishaps remind us that even the biggest tech companies can stumble and fall. They teach us to approach innovation with skepticism and to question bold claims. What's the worst tech fail you've ever seen? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more fascinating tech stories.